Well, welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Today we're going to be going into the final battle. As I have mentioned prior to this, we are at the point of no return. Once you enter into this next area, you are stuck here. Here's my party currently. Real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and modify some stuff before we go in. You don't need to do this quite yet, but I'm going to do it anyway. You want everyone to have, you know what, Kamari's fine. You want everyone to have a stone proof before you go into this. I'm gonna do it now before I forget. What the hell is that? That was rude. Anything within this tower, you can't capture. So, oh, actually make sure that you have removed your capture weapons. Yay! Let's go ahead and remove that. Tidus and Waka cannot actually bypass the damage barrier, so we're gonna be kind of limited, but don't worry, Auron will take care of us. Okay, so first of all, welcome to a mini game, I guess. You can see those crystals, don't hit them, you will go into combat. What we're looking for are other crystals. There's like little tiny ones around here. We need to find, no. We need to find 10 of them. Oh, come on. Okay, there's one, we get a prism ball. Any item we get out of this is basically just gonna be ignored because we can't really do anything with them. I just saw one behind me. There's a skill sphere. Yeah, the camera is moving, by the way. It's obnoxious. There's 3. We need to get 10 of these. This is probably one of the more annoying mini games that I've ever experienced in a Final Fantasy X game. Like, in order to get to the final battle, we have to do a mini game. So dumb. I hate it. I don't really appreciate it. You can't really see behind you. I'm trying to move away so that the camera angles will allow us to see more of the area, but because it's hard to see, damn it. Because it's hard to see, it's a problem. Yeah, the fireflies actually do indicate where the next crystal is gonna pop up. They could trash this entire minigame and the game would be better for it. I said what I said. Oh, dang it. Just make it a dungeon. Why does it have to be a minigame? What is it with this game and minigames? I'm not gonna be able to get to that one. I knew it. Okay, we'll just go ahead and let the camera spin. One of the worst parts about this is the camera spinning. I don't know about you, but I have a personal issue with spinning cameras in video games. This is not the only thing. All right, that's a weapon for Lulu. Just move slightly every time something pops up underneath us. There we go. We're gonna miss this one, aren't we? Dang it! We need 3 more. Oh, good, it's right next to us. Infinity is a weapon for Riku? Ah, right next to us. Beautiful. There's 8. I'm sorry, there's 10. Okay. Oh, and we got hit. If you get hit by the crystals, you get yeeted into a battle. I'm just going to run from these battles.
I won't go so easy on you.
There's literally no reason to fight any of them. We don't need the AP. Also, once you hit 10, you get sucked into space. Yeah. I don't know what the point does anybody know what the point of that was? Could anyone explain that to me? Hey, Jecht. Okay, so at this point, this is your last chance to actually modify any of your stuff. I'm not even gonna use the skill spheres that I've got, because it's 1. We'll be fine. But we do have a lot of story today.
You're late, Auron.
I know. Hey.
Huh?
You got tall, but you're all bones. You eating right, boy?
Why is Riku in the background?
You've really grown.
Yeah. But you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
That's not funny.
It's kind of funny. He's got dad jokes, yo.
Well, then, I mean, you know.
Couldn't even get you a shirt when you're Sin, by the way.
Let's end this.
Dad,
Yeah.
I hate you.
Oh. We're gonna finish this arc, huh?
I know, I know. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin, completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right. Well then, let's go.
Not even like an I love you, just an I hate you, and then you're done. I guess this is kind of his way of saying it. Why are you confused? I love how it lights the city up here. Actually, is the city moving? Because that's creepy. Alright. This is the music from the beginning. We haven't heard this in a while. All right, let's go. All right, so this battle is interesting.
I promise this will be quick.
Yeah, this is gonna be very quick.
Hit
If
me
you've
with all
done
you got, Dad.
any sort of preparation for the end game, you're gonna be fine. I didn't realize you started with Yuna on this. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and just go all out. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Let's see, I'm gonna switch over to Waka. So you see those two things on the left and right, the U pagoda? You can actually attack them and put them out of their misery for a little bit. He's actually got a couple things going on in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and use haste on the entire party just to get us moving a little faster. This will be great. Let me go ahead and just attack Braska. Now, if you're having some trouble with this, which we're not. Ow, that was rude. Well, never mind. You can actually talk to him. Well, obviously I wasn't able to get that in there. And basically you're just like, you know, we'll end this quick or whatever, and then his overdrive bar actually goes down. Oh, hey, that thing in the background is now on fire. But you do want to make sure that you have petrification protection because he can stone you. Which sounds terrible, actually. Okay, so, oh, this is gonna be annoying, but it's fine. He's gonna use Osmos. We can actually put that out of its misery. We can talk to him now. Thank you for shutting up. If you talk to him at this point,
I won't lose.
our words no longer actually reach him, unfortunately, so we're just gonna go all out. Let me go ahead. I'm going to use, actually, just go ahead and attack with, because he breaks the, Tidus' voice seems to affect Jecht. Oh, hey, it actually did affect him. I thought at this point it wouldn't, but maybe it's only a couple times that it actually works. It lowers down his overdrive bar, as you may have noticed. Let's just go ahead and attack. If he does get his overdrive, it hurts, but we aren't gonna have that problem. I'm just straight up not even gonna let him get to the point where we have a problem. Was that, yo? What was the ball of doom?
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
I did rude.
I hate you, Dad.
Poor Waka. I think that needed to be said, though.
Save it for later.
Does Jecht know the truth then? I'm assuming he does.
We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
Can somebody catch the orb of doom? Like, stick it in a jar or something? It's like floating about.
For the first time, I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jecht, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
She wants to send him, I think. But,
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Hey! They let the faith
Call
out.
them!
Somebody get him.
Call us.
So we already know that you Yevon combines with a Aeon in order to create the next sin. Jecht is technically dead, so I guess he gets absorbed into sin even though he is sin?
Yes. Here it comes.
Okay, so at this point, what the hell happened? Is that a distorted him in the background? It sounds like it, right?
Yuna!
Alright, so at this point in time, we're gonna summon our... I almost said persona. Persona! No, we're gonna be summoning our Aeons. So let's go ahead and start with Valifor. This is probably gonna be the longest part of the battle simply because of the summoning animations. So... Possessed by you, Yevon. It's exactly what you think it is. Yeah, the orb is you Yevon, I guess? Which is wild. Now, during this battle, if you take a very close look at our people, they have a little halo on each of them. We have a eternal auto life, so you literally cannot lose during this particular set of battles. You will always be brought back. Yeah, she's not happy about having to do this, but that's fine. Also, go ahead and like feel free to use any items because we are past the point of no return and this is the final battle. There's no reason for you to not use items. If you don't have a particular Aeon, such as you didn't go to get, let's say, Anima, you won't have it here. You can only summon Aeons that you have. And for the most part, because as you can tell, we have Masamune on Oran, and because of that, he's gonna be hitting just the right amount if he can hit. And his hit rate's pretty good since I have upgraded him. I'm assuming this is hurting Yuna. Not like literally, but it really sucks to essentially have your friends who you've had through this entire game. You have to take them out. Also, a really quick note here as I'm summoning this particular Aeon. It does seem that occasionally the game breaks during the Aeon summons here, so just be aware. Actually, this end part in particular seems to be very broken on my particular game. I've had reasonably good luck while recording, but when I'm not recording and I'm doing test runs, I've actually had very bad luck. I think everything about the Aeons that we're summoning will be pretty much the same as what they are when you summon them. Though I will say that the evasion sometimes gets to be kind of crazy. I'm a little worried about Shiva, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just do her and see if we let's summon her and see if we can't. I didn't say that. Don't take that out of context. Her evasion is nonsense to start with, so the very fact that we are gonna have to now fight her is gonna be annoying. It's fine. I also want to become an orb when I am ultra powerful. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. Are you kidding me? Somebody get her. Thank you. Yeah, she did not have more than 10,000, so we're good there. Yeah, they can use their overdrive, but for the most part, I think almost all of our Aeons are less than 10,000, so we should be able to overkill with anybody. I think with the exception of the Magus sisters, because there's 3 of them. What's up, Bahamut? How are you doing? So here's the question. So Yojimbo is kind of a separate thing, right? He's not the same as all the other Aeons, so I guess he's just cool with being roped into this? Did he, like, when he went and became an Aeon, did he, like, require, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight Sin, pay me? I'm actually guessing he did. I'm guessing he got paid before he went and became it. Oh, by the way, the different, like, as you see here, they change color. We're gonna see those again in a future episode. I hope you're ready for that, because I'm certainly not. God damn, moron. We are gonna be getting the other two's ultimate weapons, so don't you worry about that. Though I am a little worried about Tidus because that weapon is such a pain to get. I'm sorry, let's continue summoning your friends. Who's next? Anima. Well, Seymour's been sent, so I guess it's time to send Seymour's mother. Oh, poor Anima. Do we ever, wait, did we ever learn Seymour's mother's name? I assume we did. Just dawned on me that I don't remember what it was. How did you miss? She can't move. The two of you, what's wrong with you? This is gonna hurt. We have auto life, so don't worry. I'm a little annoyed though. And by the way, your auto life does come back. So, like, what the hell? Okay, so the pagodas are gonna do pagoda things. She's trapped in the floor. She is literally trapped in the floor, Auron. But you will notice that Auron does in fact actually have a... Hit her! Thank you! He has his little halo back, so yeah. No, we're good. Okay, we got 2 more left. Let's go ahead and beat our friendly mercenary. Truly the one I'm most upset about. It's the dog. I'm not upset about him, I'm upset about the dog. Let's just be honest here. Yeah, I was about to say, this, you better hit. No, the dog. Well, I don't think the dog falls. I think it's just him. The dog just runs away. Or just doesn't exist in the X-Ding animation. Thank goodness. I guess you, Yevon, can become 3 different ones? Since the Magus sisters are 3? Yeah, why don't you stay there in the background while we summon? Alright, last one. And they were fairies. Those are seeds, technically. I don't know. Wait, they're seeds, and then they land, and then they become fairies? Is this how fairies are born? They bloom. I like how the little one always looks sleepy. For the record, one of my least favorite of the Dark Aeons. Oh, he does! He splits into 3. Look at that. Alright, so we've got 3. Gotta say goodbye, don't cry, stop the suffer. Oh, I didn't even realize that they had little things up top. Alright, let's go ahead and take out the little... okay, let's not take out the little one. Ho ho! I didn't even realize. Good job. Okay, I think, guys, I think he's dead. It's okay. Let's get that auto life back in there. I have to go back and look to see what they said on each of the different Aeons. I didn't realize that there was little things. Hey, we got it! It's the final of our Aeons. We're done, Yuna. You're good. You can't possess Yuna. Stop that.
Everyone? This is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
Is this really the time for
What are you
this?
talking about?
This is not the time for this, bro. You're not even gonna follow this up with any information?
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
Yeah.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
Okay. So now we've got you, Yevon, who's a jellyfish apparently. So let's talk about this fight a little bit. Yeah, possesses Aeons. Let's go ahead and we could actually finish this if he does it right. But what he's gonna do, he's gonna heal for 9,999 points of damage. As you can see here, he will always counter with that. Hang on. Which I'm doing on purpose here. Hang on. Wait for it. But there's two things that he's actually going to, well, a couple things he's going to do. This is not what I was talking about. Also, why is he a squid? Does he not look like a squid? I'm so confused. They're gonna heal him. Hang on. We can take him out in another hit, so don't really worry too much about it. But I want to actually show you what he's going to do. Or he's just not gonna. Okay. So what he's gonna do is he's actually gonna use this attack, which I don't think we've seen at all. But what this attack actually does is it hurts him too. And because, as you can kind of see, it's hard to see at this angle, but we actually all still have auto life on us. This is a gimmick fight. He will always use that attack. I think he uses it several times. And then eventually, I think it's 7 times he counters with Cure. And then he's gonna Osmose the party, and then he'll follow up with Ultima. But because we have auto life, we can't die. So there's really, this is a gimmick fight. That's what this fight is. You could cast Reflect on him and heal your party. But I would just have somebody like Auron with the Masamune just stomp him into oblivion. And the Masamune is really easy to get, so... That's right, Squid Face, get out of here. And I've had this fight fail on me. I'm actually surprised it's still going. I've actually had this fight crash multiple times, so I haven't been able to get the ending. There it is! The Eternal Calm. Nice. We did it. Yeah, it's the Crusaders. No, that's our team. There's Yuzu back there. I'm assuming it's the other guy if he died. I think those are Crusaders back there on the left. We did it! Even the Chocobo understands what's going on, probably because they're sick of seeing their Chocobos die. Hey, buddy. We did it. I'm sorry you lost your friend. Yeah, look, it's the temple. With, we've seen that character. He was the one that was giving us, different lore. This is, Valifor. It's in Besaid. The Aeon. We haven't been back. We will go back. Don't worry. We're gonna go talk to all of the faith prior to this. But we gotta get through an Aeon to actually get there. Looks like the soul actually left. Which makes sense at this point. All of the faith have awakened, I guess? They are no longer dreaming? That's Shiva? That one looks like, is that Ifrit? Oh no, that one is, I think that actually might be, Bahamut. Yeah, because there he is. There's the little kid that's there's that child that is Bahamut. For some reason I thought it was, because of the red, I thought it was Ifrit, but no. She's gonna send the whole ass city, I assume. Wait, where is Auron in all of this? She has sent multiple people in front of him. And this is the final time that it works.
Don't stop.
But
It's all right.
Last time we get to hear hear his theme. Why does Tidus look like he's glaring at him?
It's been long enough.
Yeah, don't forget the only reason why he was able to go and even get Tidus was because he was dead. I don't know how he got back out. I guess because Jecht was still a little sentient.
This is your world now.
Did she? I'm assuming she finished sending him and he just didn't leave on his own accord. Apparently you can accept your own death like Tidus' mother, but nobody else seems to want to do that around here. he was a load-bearing boss. It's a really big sending to have to do. Yeah, don't forget all the faith and everything were people, so... Look at all of those souls that Sin had taken in. I'm assuming it was all of the summoners, right? Oh yeah, I guess we're seeing all of the summoners. It's all of them. And I'm gonna go to the assumption that there was probably other people in there too. Including Tidus. Yeah. He was one of the people.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand. Goodbye.
Hey! We're gonna see you again!
Yuna!
Yeah, he doesn't exist. I'm glad they weren't like on the end of the ship when all of that happened, because that would have been...
I love you.
Hey, they said it! Well, somebody said it. But I guess he can stand on things, I guess. Hey look, it's Braska, Auron, and Jecht. I'm assuming that meant that they actually like made up in the end. I don't think he's coming for you.
Yuna, it's time.
Dude, Blitzball here?
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody? Now, Sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today.
Never really did solve the Albed versus
Just one more thing.
Yevonite issue, did we?
The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams that faded.
Ugh, why was Seymour in there? You're a terrible person for bringing that up.
Never forget them.
I really kind of wish they would have just have ended this on that note. So I'm gonna have to mute this because this is obviously like what do you call it? Copywritten music. But we'll go ahead and just watch the roll. I have to say, Final Fantasy X is not my favorite of the Final Fantasy games. The story is solid, though. It's actually one of the more solid Final Fantasy games. I'm actually impressed to some degree on how they did. So there's a few things we haven't gone back and actually looked into because there's more lore and information, but we can't quite get to a lot of the areas yet to actually like go back and do that because of all of the super bosses. So we'll do that later. But there is actually like, this is a solid game. There's not so many plot holes or hand waviness as there is in some of the other games. I actually really enjoyed this particular game. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I have to say that I lean more towards like think Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy Tactics, because I think of like when I think Final Fantasy, I think of like the classic the roles and stuff like that, the job system. But when it comes to, like I said, story, this game is definitely one of like the top, I think. It's really good. I know this game got a lot of shenanigans when it first came out, especially about it being primarily a love story between the two characters. And as you saw at the end there, it's not a very sad, it's very bittersweet. It obviously, the sweet part of it being that Sin is finally gone, the world is finally free. The bitter part being that, unfortunately, the love interest never actually completes his journey. So in most stories like this, Tidus is our main character and he is the hero when he's completing the hero's journey. The end of the hero's journey is actually returning home and realizing that you've grown. He doesn't make it home, technically. He goes back to his home. He fades, but he never returns home as you would expect in a hero's journey. So this is one of those weird stories where it kind of changes what you would expect. And I actually really like that about it. It feels complete. Like if the story ended here, which we already know that there's a Final Fantasy X-2, if the story ended here, I'm completely satisfied. I'm upset. I think everyone in their right mind had you can be upset with a story and still feel like it ended on a satisfactory note. It's not a happy ending. And I'm not particularly happy with the ending because it's a sad ending, but I'm happy because it does end on a note where it's like, everything has been complete. Tidus came to this world. His father came to this world. He wasn't supposed to be in this world to begin with, and it did end on a note where he returned to where he was supposed to be, and everybody else gets to move on. Yeah, it's sad. She's gonna have to get over the fact that he was a dream and that she fell in love with somebody who is no longer with them. But I hate to say this, it's very realistic. Stuff happens. you know, where you see people who get married and then one of them dies young. There are plenty of widows out there that, you know, their spouses died young, and it really sucks to fall in love with someone and then they just no longer exist, either because they died or faded off into the existence, into the void apparently. But I don't know. I found it to be very satisfactory. Now, this is the first of the Final Fantasy games that was fully voice acted, and I remember being very excited about this, and then I had someone be like, well, other games are fully voice acted, and I totally just ruined my excitement for this game when it first came out. So I'm here to say, as for myself, the fact that this is the first fully voice acted Final Fantasy game, so excited for it, and think they did a really good job. I know a lot of people shit on Tidus's voice actor, especially I don't know, I haven't heard the Japanese voice actor for that one specific cutscene, but I think when it comes to kind of looking at the overall story and like what was actually going on, context, I think he did an amazing job. And he's not super annoying. And I don't know. It just, I find it to be really, I think they did a really, really good job. Also, when it comes to music, did a really good job. The cutscenes are pretty well done for the time. There's something else I was going to say too, that I just think that they all did very good. All of the characters grow, which I also really like. I think Riku is really the only one that doesn't have she's just not a big growth. But even then, her story seems, you know, very good. Lulu's story is very good. Wakka's story is amazing. Oron's story, even though they're all side characters, Kamari's story, even though they're all side characters and not the main character, Tidus does say it is his story, but everybody else as secondary characters does really, really well. For the record, I got a couple comments in passing about Tidus's name not being Tidus. It's Tidus. Well, I think it was meant to be Tidus, but what ended up happening in one of the commercials coming from Japan, they pronounced it Tidus because that's how you pronounce those particular vowels. So his name is Tidus, and they do in fact use the term Tidus in I think Kingdom Hearts and some other stuff now. Like that is his official pronunciation. I know there's one Tidus in a Kingdom Hearts, but it is Tidus. It is absolutely Tidus. The port has issues. And I have complaints, by the way. So that would be my only thing. The only like negative against this particular game is the port was just not great done. It was not greatly done. They need some work. I have nothing to say about this. The end. What is that? That ending is very open-ended there, where Tidus is coming to the surface. I don't hate it. I don't like it. I don't hate it. So that ends Final Fantasy X story. We'll be back in a week in order to complete the rest of the game. So I will see you guys in the next episode.